Hey folks, this is Bill with Dine Drink Vegas. It is July of 2023 and I've just checked into my room at the Delano Las Vegas. What I usually do is review the room after I've been in here a while, but I decided this time to do something a little bit different. You're going to walk through this room and discover it with me at the same time. So let's get started. The only thing that I've changed since I walked in here 5 minutes ago is that I've opened the shades, because with those shades closed it got a little bit dark in here. So I'm in the main entryway, and to my left is a door to what I'm going to assume is a guest bathroom. Indeed. So this is a king suite. It is a standard guest room here, but because it's a suite, you've got plenty of space to receive guests, and this extra half bathroom gives you a great choice. Like, let's say I make a trip here every day at Labor Day. We'll gather together in somebody's room to have drinks and watch a football game or something like that. That gives you an option without people having to necessarily go into your bedroom, and that's fantastic. Or if you've just got more than one person staying in your room, that gives you a second option. So I really love having the extra half bathroom. As I go in here, I always look for power plugs because I want you to know if they've got places to charge your devices, and there's one power plug there. Here, you've got a couple of USB plugs as well as a couple of regular power plugs, and you've actually got a really nice workspace. So that's a great asset because you've got plenty of places to charge up your devices, and you've got a really good workspace. You have a TV here in front of the couch and the chair. So again, I like to have people over to watch football, but you might just want to have people over to chat, have a drink or something like that before you go to dinner. So you've got a really good option there. As we come over here to the windows, one of the things that I like, and I know that people disagree with me on this, but one of the things that I love is that they still have a manual operation on both the sheer and on the blind. And I like that because it's frankly easier for me to work with. So I didn't pay for any particular view, but I've got a view down there of the Mandalay Bay pool, so that's a great bonus. I've also got a view of the Las Vegas airport, but for me that's a win because I'm kind of an aviation geek. I love to see the planes take off. So I don't even know you can request a particular view here, but it worked out well for me. So I'm looking at the couch, and I did sit down there briefly. That's not housekeeping's fault, but let's take a look and see whether or not the couch pulls out. No, I'm not saying, oh, well, looks like they could have done a better job of cleaning there. Let's look over here. Yeah, so there's no ability for the couch to pull out, but it's a plenty big couch. So if you've been out drinking in Vegas and one of your friends needs a place to crash, that's at least an option for you. So walking over here, one of the great travel hacks of Vegas is that if you want to save some money, you can always just go to the local CVS or any other convenience store and buy some liquor. Here you've got your own wet bar, which means you've got a way to serve guests. You've got an ice bucket, you've got all of that. So it's a fantastic resource. Now, one of the deceiving things about this room, you've got a coffee service, which is amazing because when I wake up in the morning in Vegas, I want coffee right away. One of the challenges is it looks to me, yep, the coffee is not included in the room, and it is a motion activated mini bar. Now, what that means is that this space down here is almost certainly going to be the rest of the mini bar. And it is. So it's incredibly well stocked. I'm a little frustrated that there's not a printed menu. Now, obviously, that's what the QR code is there, right? They'll tell you the prices. Folks, if you haven't been to Vegas before, don't touch the mini bar until you've already decided to make a purchase. So let's go into the main bedroom now. And as I do that, folks, by the way, I'd really love to ask for your help. What we try to do at Dine Drink Vegas is give you short and focused videos to answer your travel questions about Vegas. And it'd help us a lot if you leave a comment in the comment section down below. Just a simple thanks for doing the video. Ask us any questions. Tell us where you like to stay, because that'll help YouTube show our video to more people, and it would help the channel out a lot. So as I walk into the bedroom, the entire decorative motif of this place is white, like all of it's white, to the point where I'm kind of afraid of getting it dirty. Now that does help lighten up the space quite a bit, although until I opened up those blinds a few minutes ago, it was still pretty dark in here. So I'm coming back here to the head of the bed. You've got a great TV. You've got what I'm going to go ahead and assume is my closet space. And sure enough, okay, and it lights up automatically. You've got a few hangers there. You've got your ironing board, a luggage stand, which is probably where I should have put my luggage. And I'm trying to figure out when the ironing board became standard issue in hotels. But cool, that has saved my bacon on a number of trips. Over here, I'm guessing this is another closet space. And it is. and that is where your safe is. And I like the fact that it lights up when you open it, although that can be a problem, pardon me, if you wake up before your roommate and are trying to get ready. So coming over here, again, manually open curtains, but for me, folks, that's what I prefer. You've got a lovely little reading space. If my wife was on this trip, I guarantee you she would be curled up there in front of the window reading a book already, and I would have to go somewhere else to film this video. I like the fact that you've got separate climate control in the two different rooms in case you've got two different people who prefer different temperatures, or whatever. You want to keep it different for your guest than the one out here. And I'm talking about guests, and that's a real thing, folks. You can have people over to your hotel room in Vegas, have drinks, watch some TV, have a lovely time chatting with your friends, and it's just cheaper than going to the hotel bar. So again, the same basic view. So coming out here into the bed. So 12:37 is the actual accurate time. And one of the things I already love about this hotel is the fact that the housekeeping has adjusted the clock, because I can't tell you how often I've been into a hotel and nobody has updated it. So that is great. You've also got a power plug there. You've got a couple of power plugs down there, but they are both occupied. Walking over to this side of the bed, you have two more power plugs. So folks, there are plenty of places to charge up your devices. Another bedside stand. Oh yeah, and there you've got one more plug, which is open. So I'm going to lay down on the bed real quick. Oh, and it is super soft. Although the pillows are actually reasonably firm, and that's one of the things that I like. Can't tell you how often I've been into a hotel and the pillows have just been way, way too soft. So the bed's nice, and I'm not going to lie, I woke up at like 5 o'clock Texas time today, so 3 o'clock Vegas time. I'm looking forward to when I eventually get to actually crash into this bed. But as we go now into the bathroom, I opened this door. It wasn't lit up when I got here, but I opened this door. So yeah, you've got the dual sink vanities. That's cool. So two different people can get ready at once. You have some power plugs there, as well as power plugs there. I think I just made my first cameo in my own video, because folks, I know I've got a face made for radio. That's why I try to not show it on these videos most of the time. Got a nice big tub, and it doesn't look like it's a jetted tub, but it's also enormously huge. Like, I could get lost in that thing. My wife, who is 6 feet tall, might get lost in that thing. You have a separate shower, and I think I like that arrangement better. Now let's see how the water pressure works. So these are some old school and fairly simple controls, but again, I prefer that sort of thing because it makes things easier to operate. And yeah, you have perfectly good water pressure, which is easy to control, and you just keep rotating it around until it gets to the temperature you want. I'm going to assume that the toilet is here in this room. And yeah, that room is just nothing but the toilet. You've also got a TV here so that you could watch TV while you're sitting taking a bath if that's what you wanted to do, although I don't see any remote control. You do, however, have every conceivable bathroom amenity, and that helps a whole lot. So again, I have just checked in, and if you're interested to know more about this hotel or how the stay is, you can watch the channel for more videos, because I promise those will be coming up soon. But it is July of 2023. I'm here in the Delano Las Vegas in a King Suite, which is the standard guest room here. I really hope this video has been helpful to you folks, and I'm asking for your support for the channel. Leave us a comment below, or just click like, click subscribe, because all those things help more people see our videos so they too can get short and focused answers for their next trip to Vegas. Thanks so much, and happy travels.